welcome back. This is Zeynep. Today we'll be theming a class about balance. We'll cultivate balance in the inner body and in the outer body, which is the physical body. So we'll be starting in our Shavasana pose, lying down on the back and relaxing all the way. Our legs are wide apart, our palms facing the sky, the shoulders away from the ears, and the head is relaxed, neck is relaxed. Your jaws are relaxed. Your tongue is pushing away from your teeth. Close your eyes here for a couple of breaths. And try to make your number of inhales equal to your number of exhales. So try to cultivate that equal balance, that equilibrium between the number of inhales and exhale. Notice yourself. Count the number of inhales you have. Are they 4? The duration of each inhale and the duration of each exhale, and try to find that nice balance. It's just like a seesaw. So try to make them equal and leveled. Closing your eyes and shifting your gaze inside your body to the breath. Keep inhaling and exhaling. So set your intention. Why you're here today. What's the seed that you want to plant in your body? What is the purpose of your presence today on the mat? Set an intention and check in with your body, shifting your awareness inside, forgetting the outside world. The past is gone, the future is not yet to come. We are here in the present moment. You are on your mat, counting the duration of each inhale and each exhale. For today's practice, we don't need much props. You might use a strap or a belt. Maybe you need a block as well. So that's all we need, a block, a book, or a strap and a belt, one of them. If you don't have any, it's okay. If you didn't get your props already beside you or in hand distance away from the mat, it's okay as well. You can pause the video whenever needed. Please do take child's pose as much as needed. Listen to your body and find balance between your breath and movement. And now on your next inhale, circle the hands up all the way overhead. And let's start to activate. Bring your feet together and let's turn. I'm going to turn to the left side so I can stay facing the camera. You can turn to the side that's facing your camera as well so you can see me, what I'm doing. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, shift away to the side of the mat. So you're shifting to the side, you're facing the mat. For me, it's my left side. I'm in a straight line. My palms are together, my hands are touching, and my abs are engaging. I'm just like trying to find my balance. Now, if I lift my legs, I will lose my balance and I'll be like a wave. So please do lift your legs and try to hold still, engaging your core, trying to find that sweet spot where you can hold it here. Take an inhale and on your exhale, roll to the other side. So first the feet are touching and then find your balance. Adjust yourself in a way you can lift up and find the balance. Holding it here for 3 or 2, straight line. Come back center and back again to the same previous side. Lifting up, hold it here, maybe roll the other side one more. Let's go, do it. Great job. And now I want you to roll all the way to your belly and scoot to the center of the mat. Bring your hands Unlower your rib cage, roll the shoulders, and take a baby cobra, just a baby cobra. Inhale here, exhale, round the back, and lift to on all four. Hands underneath the shoulders. So now you'll see the movement from the back, and it's fine. So you can see the alignment. So I'm going to keep my right hand on the floor, my left knee on the floor, and this is going to be my foundation. I'll press away. I'll open the leg, the left leg, all the way to warrior two position. This is my foundation for the pose, and I'll open my chest here and hold it. You can gaze up or you can gaze down. Gazing up will challenge the pose more. Now your right leg is just like the frame stand. You know when we have picture frames, they have like the legs that support the frame. So if we take it out a little bit, it will give you more support. This will give more challenge to your weight, to your balance. Now taking a deep inhale, start to lift your left leg off the mat. Keep the opening in the leg. Keep the extension and extend your left arm overhead. Hold it here for 4, for 3, for 2, and now lower your left hand down, squaring the hips, engaging your core. Take a deep inhale. You can stay here or you can add by extending and lengthening your body. So feel the right hand is coming up forwards. You're shaking hands with your friend. You're trying to touch the back wall with your toes. Pushing the floor with the left hand. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Come back to on all four. Let's try this on the other side. So first, take the right leg back. This is our foundation. This is the points that touch the floor is the foundation. So we have to make it firm and strong. Do the proper adjustments. Engage always. To have a proper balance, you have to focus on a point and focus on your foundation. Open, engaging your muscles, opening the chest, gaze down. Take an inhale. Start, remember, you can open the left leg to the side for more balance. Lift the right leg up and then extend the hand and hold for 4. For 3, for 2, we're just like half moon on the floor. For 1, and now lower the right hand. Keep the right leg up, extended. Take a deep inhale. You can stay here, squaring the hips, engaging, so your back is flat and there is no curve in the spine. And now extend the left arm all the way forwards to the top of the mat. Feel the lengthening. Lengthen. Inhale here, exhale, and then come back all the way to an all four. You can relax, sit on your heels for a breath or two, and notice your breath. Once we start the balance, the heart rate it starts to accelerate. Come back to an all four position. Tuck your back toes. So take a deep inhale. Your knees are hip width apart. They're just underneath the hips. Take your hands are stacked, the wrists are stacked under the shoulders. We have a micro bend in our elbows to make sure that we're activating the triceps. So we don't want to put the pressure on the joint. The muscles are there to support. Take a deep inhale here. On the exhale, lift the knees off the mat. Maybe an inch or 2. It doesn't have to be all the way up, just an inch or 2. Hold it here. Find a focus. Keep breathing. Lengthen with your neck. Try not to squeeze and put all the pressure to the neck. Take an inhale. Now try to extend the right leg back. So we're working with the left leg. And bring it back. Down. Off the ground. Hold here. And now extend the other side. That's wonderful. And then come back. You can stay here, sit that back, and relax. So we can go to stage number 1, which was our knees on the mat, lifting one leg at a time, or knees off, hands on the ground. Now the third option is to come back to position number 2. Lift your knees off the mat, tabletop on all 4. Extend the left leg. Shift the weight to the right hand. And then slowly, slowly start to come on the fingertips. That's the same. Okay, now shift the weight to the left and extend the right. Hold and come back down. Sit back down to your heels. Are we ready to do the other side? Let's do it. So first, same and then opposites. Let's try to do it. We're not holding it for long. It's just a warm-up, just like a tweak. Hello abs, hello core. Start to activate. Lift up, right leg lifts. Shift the weight to the left, and then come on your fingertips, and then slowly, slowly. Maybe you might fall. It's okay. Just don't forget to smile. Like you say, timber, help. Okay, hold it here, opposite hand, and lower down. Take your inhale and exhale, press all the way to downward facing dog. Your legs are hip width distance apart. Feel your body is like a triangle. So your hips are sloping up to the sky. Your hamstrings are pushing down. The heels are pushing down. The shoulders are away from the ears. The head and neck are relaxed. You're putting the weight on your thumb and index fingers. Take a deep inhale, activating your core, avoiding that arch in the back. Inhale here and exhale. So this is your first downward dog. It depends on the time of the day you're practicing and whatever you've been doing recently. So you might have like tight hamstrings. You can just bend your knees or shorten your dog or widen the stance as well. That's all fine. Just make the proper adjustment that makes you comfortable. Remember, if you had recent injury, so that's a recent injury, or have any chronic health condition, please consult your physician before you attempt to do the practice. Now take a deep inhale, gaze forward, bend and walk all the way, maybe on your tiptoes, to the top of the mat. Inhale, your feet are still hip width distance apart. Come halfway flat back, hands under the knees or on the floor. Inhale here, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, hands to the heart. Come back to your breath. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Come back to your breath. Gaze inward so you can close your eyes, shifting all your awareness inside the body, feeling the flow of energy from the bottom of the feet all the way up to the crown of your head. Bring the hands by your side in mountain pose, Tadasana. Have a slight bend in your knees, so try not to hyperextend your knees. Shoulders away, tailbone tucked in. Chest wide open. Take an inhale, open the eyes with soft gaze, circle the hands up overhead. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinging from the hips all the way to the floor. Forward fold. Tadasana. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, we're going to Surya Namaskar A. You can take one leg at a time. The other leg follows, plank pose. Let's hold our plank for a couple of breaths, for several breaths. So here you can push your toes back and forth, just to warm your shoulders as well. Make sure to tuck your tailbone in, to lift your belly button to the sky, to the ceiling or to the spine. Your shoulders are on top of your wrists, slight bend in the elbows to activate your triceps. Engage your inner thighs. Don't forget your legs, don't make them heavy. Work is one unit. Come forward and back, forward and back. Take a deep inhale now. Come forward to the tip of your tippy toes. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Halfway, chaturanga. Lower down all the way to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, push back to a downward facing dog. Inhale here and exhale. Keep breathing. We're holding it for 4 breaths more. Take a deep inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, lift on the ball of your feet, and press all the way to the top of the mat, or you can walk all the way, so hop or walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and shine like a shooting star, maybe. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, circle the energy up overhead, Surya Namaskar a second time. Exhale, fold all the way down to the floor. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, bend the knees and take it back to plank. So don't hop to plank. We're doing some exercises here. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, come back to on all four position. Take an inhale here. Set your foundation. Your left leg goes all the way to the back of the mat as if you're in warrior two position. Open your chest. Take a deep inhale. Find your focus here. There's no rush, there's no hurry. We're finding our balance in here. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, keep the hand overhead, but extend the leg up parallel to the floor. If you lose your balance, it's okay. Just come back. Maybe you can open your leg, or you can keep it parallel. Take an inhale, and now lift the leg in line with the width of the hips, of the height of the hips, and then bring it all the way to the left side of the mat and hold. Try to find your balance in here. Inhale here, exhale, keep the left leg lifted and take it all the way to the back and lower your left hand down to the mat. Take a deep inhale, bend the leg, the left leg, and try to grab it with your right hand. Lift up and open the chest in a half bow. Keep breathing. Take a deep inhale, exhale, extend to some purpose, and then lower down. Let's try it on the other side. So take a deep inhale, open the right leg. If you lost your balance on the first side like I did, it's fine. You can try on the other side. Inhale here, exhale, lift. So that your leg is in line with your hips. Focusing on a point, slowly, slowly. Take your time, bring the right leg to the right side of the mat. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, and then come back. Now, lower your right hand down. Square your hips. Inhale here, exhale, bend the right leg and grab the outside of the foot and open to half bow pose. Lifting up, squaring the hips. Take a deep inhale, extend into sambar pose, and then lower down. Extend both legs to the back of the mat. Come on your tippy toes and chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Now open your downward dog and wider legs, so it's not narrow, it's not hip width distance apart, it's wider. Some like to make it shorter distance, so try it. Enjoy the kid inside. So today it's all about balance. And balance is a bit tricky and wobbly. Take a deep inhale here and exhale it out, getting ready for what's coming next. Inhale, shift the weight to the right leg and lift the left leg up. Hips are squared, scissor your thighs. Inhale, shift the weight to the left hand and try to extend the right. Inhale here, exhale, come all the way to plank. Now, if you find that this is challenging, there are 2 ways. You can lower your hand down and then lift up, or you can just lower the hand and keep the left leg lifted. Now lower down and press back to dog, downward facing dog. Let's try it on the other side. Lift the right leg up. Find your balance, gaze forward, and then lift the left arm. Take a deep inhale. Slowly, slowly shift your weight all the way to plank with lifted leg, lifted arm. Find your balance and then lower down to chaturanga, up dog, and press back to down dog. Okay. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's try it one more. Before we hop to the top of the mat, let's do it. Lift the right leg up, same leg, and then left arm, scissor. Maybe this time, let's bring the knee to elbow and try. Just play with it. Whoopsie. And then the other, one more time. And press it back and lower. Switch sides this time. Lifting. You're still in plank. Knee to elbow. And then knee to elbow. And then press back. Weave to downward facing dog. Lower down. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, side out. Gaze forward. Come on the balls of your feet. And then hop all the way and walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, hold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a deep inhale, bring the hands beside you, and exhale, close the eyes. Okay, now we'll do Surya Namaskar B. So take an inhale and sit down in chair. Utkatasana. Shifting the weight to the heels, lengthening the spine, and sitting deeper. Shoulders away from the ears. The hands can be to the heart or overhead. Take a deep inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, bend the knees and hop back to chaturanga. Or you can do your vinyasa, skip the vinyasa. Do whatever makes you happy. Take a deep inhale, press back to downward facing dog. Inhale, bring both your legs together. Exhale. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right leg comes all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale here to crescent. Hold crescent pose. Back leg could be bent or extended. So if you have lower back issues, it's better to bend and make sure that your hip flexors are pointing to the front of the mat rather than opening or compressing the back, the lower back. So make the proper adjustment. Hold it here, lifting your pubic area all the way up, your pelvic floor all the way up. Inhale here, exhale, maybe arch, opening as a cactus or all the way back, and then do your vinyasa. You can keep the leg lifted or you can lower it down. Inhale, open your chest to up dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg passes through all the way to the top of the mat. Firm the back leg, so the back leg is working as much as the front. Find your foundation here. Inhale, rise to crescent lunge. You can widen the stance. You don't have to make it like a line rope. So it can be wider, the stance, to have more solid foundation and more balance. Make sure that your knee is stepped on top of your ankle and your knee is pointing towards the second toe, not inwards. Activate your feet, your pada bandha, spread your toes. Try not to do some funny movements with the toes. So spread your toes wide. Take a deep inhale, exhale. Maybe open the chest and then do your vinyasa. We'll meet and downward facing dog if you like to skip vinyasa part. Take one deep inhale and exhale out. On your next inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, exhale all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway, flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale to chair, exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway, flat back, exhale, skip vinyasa or go all the way to downward facing dog. Inhale, cobra, exhale to downward facing dog. Take an inhale, right leg lifts, exhale, right leg goes all the way, passes through between the hands. Inhale to crescent, one breath, exhale, and release the hands behind the back and open the chest. Hold it here. Inhale and exhale. Open your heart. Inhale. Doesn't have to be very wide arch, big arch, just a slight arch. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to hinge forward. Lighten the back leg. Kick it up all the way to warrior three with interlaced hands behind the back. Squaring your hips. Take a deep inhale. Press back. Do your vinyasa or skip to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, passes through to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, bring the hands behind, interlace. Inhale, open. Exhale, hinge. Lighten the back leg. Inhale, lift up. Warrior three, hips are square. So you don't have to lift it up. Hold the hands all the way up. It's up to you where you find your balance. Take a deep inhale, slowly, lightly and quietly. Place your right leg back. Inhale to crescent. Exhale. Remember, you can skip the vinyasa part. Inhale here. Exhale back to downward facing dog. We're holding it for 5 breaths. You can take child's pose if you like. If you're new to such flow, you can just relax in child's pose where your knees are wider than the hips, big toes touching, sitting on your heels, walking the hands forwards to the top of the mat, forehead lying on the floor. That's your child's pose, your relaxing pose. Take an inhale, gaze forward, exhale to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back, exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, hands to the heart. Relax the hands by your side. Now we'll start with some balancing, standing, balancing postures. I don't think we have no more downward facing dogs, at least that's something I know. Okay, so your legs are heel to toe. They're adjacent to each other, heel to toe alignment. Take a deep inhale. Circle the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold all the way down. Yes, we were in forward fold, I know. Just hold it here, relax. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. One more time. You don't have to go all the way. Keep your hands just under the shoulders. Take an inhale. Lift the left leg up and extend it, activate it. Imagine you're pushing something or you're pressing on something. Take an inhale, start to lift the chest more, as if you're in a split or in like halfway flat back, but your leg is extended, the back leg. And now bring the hands beside your torso, your trunk, lifting to warrior three, airplane pose. Hold it here for 5, for 4, engage your core, for 3, for 2, and now extend the right hand forward and the left back. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and switch. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and extend both. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Bring your left leg all the way to knee to the chest. Inhale here, exhale, cross your left leg on top of your right. Inhale here, sit down in the floating pigeon. Make sure to flex your left foot. I don't know how many foots we have on left side. Sinking down, try to square the hips. Take a deep inhale, extend. On your exhale, bring the hands to the heart, for example, and lower deeper. Inhale, extend. Exhale, maybe you can take it back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, maybe you can extend the front leg and fold. And then inhale, find your balance. Exhale, extend. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, here, last time. Exhale, knee to the chest and relax. Let's try this on the other side. Finding your balance. Feel the difference first before we go to the other side. Your glutes, your hamstring, the back of the leg. Feel the difference, how grounded you were, how solid you were there. You're safe, you're solid, you're grounded. So your legs, regardless hip width or heel toe. Let's do it heel toe. Take an inhale, circle the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold all the way. Keep them in front. The hands, inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. So our hands are just under the shoulders. Take an inhale, right leg lifts. Pushing and straightening, activating, scissoring the thighs, and come to your fingertips. Take a deep inhale, bring the hands by your side, your arms by your side. Find your balance in here. Hips are squared. Lengthen your spine. And now, bring your right arm all the way to the front. Sorry, left arm. Let's switch it with the leg. So, bring your left arm all the way to the front. Right arm stays back. So find the calmness in your mind. Now switch. Notice yourself. You're in a totally different dimension from where you started. Now try to bring both hands together and extend them. Inhale here. Exhale, lift it up. Try to lift up and then cross your right leg on top of your left. Take an inhale, circle the energy up and sit down in floating pigeon, flexing the right foot. Taking a deep inhale, exhale. Remember, you can have prayer or hands back. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, find your balance. Exhale, maybe come all the way with an extended leg. Inhale, lift it up, engaging your core. Exhale, make sure you're not hurting your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, 2 to go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come back up to standing. Just shake, shake, shake your legs. Maybe turn from side to side. Okay. Take a deep inhale, circle the energy up overhead. Exhale, fold. Keep your legs hip width distance apart. I want you to bend your left leg. Extend your right. Place your left palm under your nose. And try to open the chest in a nice twist. here. Take an inhale, let's switch sides. On the exhale, and then inhale, open, bending the right leg, extending the left. Opening to the left side of the body, you can gaze up or down. Push the floor away from you. Take a deep inhale, come back, fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, rise and shine. Inhale, up, exhale, hands to the heart. We'll be starting with the left leg now. You might need your strap or belt. So if you don't have it beside you, just pause, go get it, and come back, play. Otherwise, we're ready to go. Shift your weight to your right leg. So the right leg is working right now. It's the fresh leg. Take an inhale. Bring your left leg all the way close to your knee. Maybe circle your ankles if you want, your ankle. Maybe flex and point. Hold it here. Take an inhale. On your exhale, grab the big toe or the outer of the foot side and extend. Hands all the way up or holding both. Take an inhale here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open all the way to the side and extend the arm. Find your balance. Maybe it's up, maybe it's to the side. Just find your balance. Take a deep inhale here. On your exhale, bring it back to the center. Hold here. Release the hand and keep the leg up, lifted. Inhale here. Exhale. Bend the knee and bring knee to knee. Bring close to each other. So as if we're going to a quad stretch. Or remember when we used to be little, we played hopscotch, just like that. Now, using your left hand, try to grab the outside of your left leg, as if we're going to a quad stretch. We're doing a quad stretch. Take an inhale, lift your right hand and lengthen. Exhale, start to hinge all the way. And then when you reach 45 degrees, start to extend and push your left leg back. So now your hips are leveled, just like in bow pose. And push. Take a deep inhale here. Lift the chest up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now inhale. Lower down and keep the leg extended. Press back all the way to warrior two, leg, and then extend, open to triangle. Inhale here is just part of the flow for the transition. Bend the knee, bring the hand up, and extend all the way to half moon. So you can use the block here to lift the floor. Or maybe try to find your balance, half moon pose. Bend your left leg and try to grab the outside of the foot and open the chest into wrapped half moon. Inhale, go back to Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, back to warrior two. And then come back all the way to your vinyasa if you want, or come all the way to the top of the mat. And I promise we're not doing any, so I'm coming to the top of the mat. Take a deep inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, relax. Notice the difference between both sides. Are we ready to do that on the other side? Let's do it. Actually, before we go to the other side, let's do something different. Yeah, it'll be nice. So come to the center of your mat. Take a deep inhale, sit down in chair pose. Now come on your tippy toes. Inhale here, exhale, shift to the heels. Inhale to the tippy toes, exhale to the heels. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Lift it up and then press back. And now come here to chair, hands to the heart in a prayer position. Take an inhale and twist all the way to the right. Make sure that your hips are squared. Inhale here. On the exhale, shift the weight to the right leg and lift your left leg off the mat. Inhale, press back to crescent on the exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to chair. Don't touch us on the ball of the foot. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Whoopsie. Find your balance. Exhale. Even I fall. It's okay. Inhale. Exhale. And now lower down into chair. Bring both hands, lower all the way, to your tippy toes. And bring both hands to the floor. You can take here, you can stay here up. Or you can go all the way to side crow. And so make sure that you are not in a slippery environment. And then inhale here. Exhale. Lift it up to side crow. Maybe you can extend all the way to Akapada Vinyasa 1 and then come back to your balls of your feet, squatting down. Inhale, lift it up and come to chair. And then let's stand up. That's great. Let's do it on the other side. I'll turn so I'll be facing you. You can stay where you are. Inhale, sit down in chair. Exhale, go deeper. We're not going to do the moves because it's just one side. A preparation. Take an inhale. On the exhale, let's turn. Make sure that your knees are in line and the right leg is not in front. Let me make sure that I have space here. Yeah, great. Inhale here. Exhale to crescent twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, come all the way down and sit. Great. Find you can sit nice and tall in here and try to keep on trying by bringing the palms down, coming to chaturanga, lifting up, try to find your balance. Maybe you can use a block. I recommend if you place your hip on top of your elbow and then the knee on the other side, that will be supported. This will make it easier for you. So take a deep inhale, shift the weight. As I mentioned, it's on top just for support for the beginning. And then with time, you can just shift it. So you can hold here or maybe start to extend. Take an inhale, exhale, come back. Stay here for a breath or two. Inhale, hands up and slide it up all the way on the tippy toes. Exhale, hands to the heart, legs, feet on the floor. Great, let's do the other side. So don't forget it, don't worry. We're not going to skip that part. Both sides are symmetrical. We want the balance. Great. Let's take a deep inhale. First, come back to our breath. Exhale out. Make sure that the duration of inhales equals to the exhales for a couple of breaths. Great. And now, right leg lifts. Weight on the left. You can stay here. Get your strap around the ball of the foot, or you can stay here. That's fine as well. Even if you cannot extend the leg all the way, it comes with practice. Flexibility is gained with practice. Take a deep inhale and now extend your leg all the way forward. Touch it with the other hand. You can stay here or you can just bend and hold. Inhale, lift up. exhale, try to open, finding the balance here. Inhale, bring it back. Hold it, maybe release. Exhale, cross your leg. Sorry, we don't cross the leg. Bend the knee and bring it knee to knee. I went all the way back to the other exercise, that's fine. So bending the knees and now try to grab. I was like, what's going on in here? Okay, so try to grab and stretch your quads. Take an inhale. On your exhale, start to push your sit bones to the back, hinging 45 degrees. Extend the left arm all the way forward and then push up and open the leg, pushing up, opening. So we're pushing to the hand, we're opening, we're squaring, we're lifting into Lord of Dancer's Pose. Take a deep inhale. On the exhale, bend down and extend the leg. And then lower to triangle pose. Open the chest. Exhale, shift all the way to half moon. To Ardha Chandrasana. You can stay here or you can just trap. You might need a block here under the hand and open. Inhale, come back to Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe you can lift up your fingertips off the floor. Keep the opening in the chest. Keep the flexing and the opening in the hip. Take an inhale and press quietly to Warrior 2. Inhale here. Exhale all the way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway flat back. Exhale, sit down all the way to your sit bones. Great job. And now, sorry, whenever I exercise, I have a runny nose, so this is, yeah, I know, it's quite funny. Anyways, I take a deep inhale. Let's go to Navasana so we can lift the chest up, engage your core, engage your thighs and your back and front, and your legs. You can stay here as I mentioned. You can hold the back of the thighs, or you can extend. You can extend the hands, hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, interlace for 2, and then interlace your hands and twist for 1, 2, 3. Keep the shake. 4 and 5 to the other side for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Come to the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, and lower down to butterfly pose or cobbler pose. So the soles of the feet are touching, they're opening like a book. Your knees are trying to press down. So let's just bounce, bounce, bounce down. Don't press hard, just little bounces. We're telling them you're going to go down all the way. So if you don't feel comfortable, it's okay, support them with a block. So just place a block under each, and that's great. Or a book. Okay, take a deep inhale, maybe grab your big toe, and on the exhale, come forwards. Stretching here for a couple of breaths. Maybe falling in and extending the hands. Slowly, slowly walk back to straight back. Take an inhale. On your exhale, grab the outside of your big toes. And okay, I have to, I guess, turn or come to the side. I don't have place in here. Okay, let's open here. So grab the outside of your toes, bring your legs closer to your body, and come to your sit bone to the tailbone, and slowly, slowly start to open with balance, with control, your legs all the way to the side. Take a deep inhale in here. Lift it up, finding your balance in straddle. Exhale, bring them back together, all the way up and closer to the body. Inhale here to boat pose. Exhale to Ardha Navasana. Inhale to boat pose. Exhale, bring the knees to the chest, open the knees and open one more. Take a deep inhale, close your legs together. Lift the chest and then come to Navasana. Lower down, Ardha Navasana. You can always bend the knees and then stay here, lift up, bend the knees and open. Last round. Close them together and then lower down to Ardha Navasana. Take a deep inhale, exhale, all the way to the floor. Lie down to the floor. Inhale here on the exhale, bring the knees, both knees to the chest. Maybe you can rock from side to side. Great job. Now open the knees wide. Place the hands to the inside of your knees and to the soles of your feet up to the sky, to the ceiling, into a happy baby pose. Maybe you can rock from side to side here as well to massage your back, or you can just stay still, opening your hips further. Now bring the knees all the way to the chest. Take an inhale, place the palms to the floor, and on the exhale, take it all the way back to Halasana. So in Halasana, I want you to make sure that your sit bones, your hips are on top of your shoulders. And I don't want you to feel any strain in the neck. You should be able to move your neck around nice and easy. Pressing the legs back. If you want, you can just bend the knees. And that's fine. You can support yourself. And that's fine. Or you can break the hands to the floor. Another option is to interlace the chest and open. Now, release the hands and place them to your lower back and slowly, engaging your core, lift up all the way to a shoulder stance. To support the shoulder stand. Now, shoulder stand is quite challenging. You can come halfway supporting yourself or maybe even on a block. So just find the thing that makes you happy and comfortable, and maybe you can just extend your hands. Oh. Now slowly bring the knees all the way to Halasana or plow pose. Knees to the ears. one vertebra at a time, engaging your core. Going really slow all the way to the back. Take your time. The slower, the more the engagement. Great. Keep the knees 90 degrees. Open your hands. Take your knees all the way to the left. Maybe you can cross and then lower down for a change. Or maybe you can lower down with a cross or just an easy twist. Choose your option. Make sure that the shoulders both are pressing to the floor. So you can have your hands in a cactus position, or you can just actively and with awareness press the right palm to the floor and then twist. You can inhale, bring both knees to the chest, and then other side, twisting. Finding the position that best comforts you. Now bring the knees both to the chest. Lift your forehead up, hug yourself, give yourself a big hug and a kiss maybe. And you did great, you did wonderful. And now extend the legs all the way to Shavasana 2.0. Adjust the shoulders away from the ears. Your legs are wide apart. Your palms are facing the ceiling. Your heart is open. You can always bring blocks and place them just under your knees, or a roller foam, or a pillow, or a bolster, just to make sure that your back is relaxed in case you have any back issues or hamstring issues. Close your eyes and relax your jaw. And come back to that equal duration of breath. Try to count the duration of your inhales and your exhales. Are they 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6? But just don't deepen your breath. Normal breathing. If you're free and you don't have anything to do later, you can just stay here in Shavasana as long as you feel like. Or you can just bring the knees to the chest and rock back and forth until you come into a cross-legged seated position. Keep your eyes closed. Sit nice and tall. And let's have one more minute here, meditating with seated meditation. Imagine yourself sitting nice and tall, lengthening with the spine, feeling the energy traveling through your body. A few minutes ago, your back, your legs, your crown, the back of the head were all touching the floor. You were safe, and now it's your sit bones and parts of your legs, but you're still as safe. Always remember you are grounded, you're balanced, you're safe. Now bring the palms together to the heart. Bow your head down, open your eyes, and Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Be well and be safe. See you later.